Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on with our Ered Luin campaign. Where we left off, we had taken Angsul with very little opposition, with a quick auto-resolve. And we're upgrading it slowly to a stronghold where it will become even harder for the enemy to take it back from us. And it means we can build more buildings, which is always a good thing to have. We've also been recruiting more troops because we are quite nicely racking in all the cash. Doing good. We're doing very, very, very good. And Angmar is on the weak end of the stick. I need to see what's going on over here as well as down here, but we need more spies. So I'm going to quickly check where all our spies currently are. Yep, you're fine, because I need you to just view the area. You're moving over, that's good. Keep you going over for a fill-in. A fill-in, I forget how you call it. Yeah, we'll move you back to Barracks so Lonnie can move over here. Anyone else I missed? No, that's everyone. Okay. Marauder Chief Gerzog has still not been taken down. That is very interesting how he survived this long. Regardless, we need to prepare a perimeter of defences for when we finally defeat Angmar and we have to start fighting against the goblins. When that time comes, we need to be ready. So I think it's time to end the turn. Diplomats are moving, the armies are moving. We're in a good position. Let's not lose it. Not yet. We have to keep pushing forward. But this close to the Barracks Event, we can't risk losing any major battles. We need to be very defensive right now. In fact, until the Barracks Event, I'm going to start hoarding up cash. So once the Barracks Event occurs, we can instantly get catapult makers in for Hamgafall and maybe even Forest Halls. Maybe get our culture built up even faster in Angsul, because once Angsul becomes a military hub, we have nothing to worry about. Kharndoom is a second because it's also very good, but we currently don't have it. And Angsul we do have, so we should focus on what we have instead of what we don't have. So it might just be a few defensive battles for now. I don't think we're going to be moving out for the next 5-6 turns. We just want to sit back and let the Barracks Event occur. Because Angmar is too busy to be worrying about getting the Barracks Event bonuses. Erebos besieged, Orthanc flourishes, that's not good for us. Mordor are allied to Dogwaldor and Wardorwinian again. Nothing new there. Forest Hall now making 5,000 a turn. Can't deny, that's pretty good. Ooh. Let's go summon Zahar Nobles then. That's another general we can have. Captain Broin, you move over for Fuirost. Carlin, oh I can't. Damn it! I thought I could leave Fuirost alone. It's not good. If Carlin can't leave, then yeah, Gobadran is going to be under siege.
I respect you, my enemy.
Do I let them take it, and do I just destroy everything? I could. I'm not going to reach there before they besiege the settlement, and I can't leave Angsul either. Not because I can't defend it, but because if I send out a sizable army, all the public order goes. Damn it. I thought they would focus on Angsul instead of Gobadrine. Okay, let's see if I can set up a few distractions. Send some labourers down there, see if that will distract those armies away from Gobadrine. I don't want them having their recruitment buildings up if we do lose this, so I'm going to destroy that. The inn is fine. The Great Hall is also fine. Yeah, I don't mean to destroy that. Everything else is fine. It just means they have to take a while before they can recruit units from Gobadrine again, which is good. Actually, no. If I don't get rid of the Great Hall, they can make their Hillman and Thrall units. Sorry, but you gotta go. Oh.
Aye.
Captain Drolin, I'm going to keep you here.
Onward, my king.
We can't move anything up to Angsol anymore now. Got to focus solely on defending. I'm not saying I pushed out too quickly, because if we didn't push out, then they still have Angsol and they still have a big recruitment hub. I made no mistake in choosing to take Angsol this early.
Aye. Forward.
We've just got to have the rest of our armies unite together. Again, I want to save up money. I do want to save up money. Let's just get that so I can quickly reject the building there. Actually, how much money would I make from the port here? I imagine I can make quite a bit. That's an extra 100. Yeah, that's an extra 100 a turn. It would take us to about turn 90 before we start making money from that port, but we would get more because it gives us trade in our other towns as well that have ports, such as Fuirost and Angsol. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get the port at Fahamgafol. And then Lindon Mariners, I'm probably going to take you out as well.
Aye, sire.
I might put these guys in the forts there.
Forward. It will be an honor to defeat.
Just need to keep making distractions. Angsol needs to get under control when it comes to public order. But for that, I need to start getting culture. Yeah, cultural unrest, squalor, and distance from capital are the main things that are killing us right now. Get an extra 70% from having a garrison and governor's influence. But that only cuts off at the cultural unrest. There's still minus 40. That cuts off at the law. Yeah, we just need public order. We just need public order in Angsol. And in fact, let's give our merchant cavalry some forged blades, if you would. That's very kind of you. And now I'll keep moving. Notice. I've already spoken to him, Lothlorien. Okay. See if I can get an extra 1,000 out of them.
Until we meet again.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoopsie! I forgot. All right, I spoke to their diplomat before. That's how I spoke. That's why I spoke to them. I accidentally just click the go off button. How close are we to getting Buzzwadoom leveled up? Close, very close. Next turn, or in 2 turns, we're going to get a total of 3 population growth. That's good. Now, Gore, are you paying for yourself here? Yes. You're giving us 1,000 now from Foreign's Halls. Yep. Gore is paying himself off, and once we get the upgraded barracks, we can then get an extra 500 saved because that's his upkeep cost. Still, it's going to cost a lot of money, even with the Stoneworkers Guild and such, Stoneworkers Hall, but it's worth it. The money is worth it. Also, the Dunedain are at war with Bree, Dunland, and the Goblins. I'm hoping the Dunedain will eventually just expire. Because if they get too strong, they can actually beat down the Breelanders. Which is potentially a good thing. Because that means that Imlaris will never want to be allies with them. So they'll want to go to war with them. Because the more they annoy the Breelanders, which are an ally to Imladris, or High Elves, my ally, they're not going to hate me, because I'm not allied to Bree, but they're going to hate the High Elves are going to hate the Dunedain more. We can just hope that we don't have to go to war with them ourselves, because Angmar, even reduced down to such to so little left, they're still so much stronger than us, and yet we managed to split off some of the force away from Goberdrine. We're not going to win this. I'm just going to auto it. We'll get more kills from the auto resolve. Oh no, we won't. We lose to kill only 18. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Now I need to move that. I think I'm just going to disband those labourers now. They can't do anything else. I'll attempt to defend Goberdrine, but there's no guarantee that I'll actually succeed. Yeah. Our first defeat, as dishonourable as it is, there's nothing we could do about it.
Aye, Lord.
Alkford is besieged. Oh, the men of Enerdwaith aren't doing too well anymore, it would seem. Bayon's Hall is besieged. Fury-Rost got the large pig farm, that's good. Got culture yet? No. We need more culture at Fury-Rost. Okay, if they can't reach the fort over there, then I'll put Captain Drarlin in there for a while. Some extra free upkeep, so we've got some extra money coming in, will help. And Angsol is living up in 2 turns. Very good, very, very good. I want to see that level up. Let's build the army up at Fury-Rost now. Once Goberdrine's taken, move the armies out from the fort and put them into Fury-Rost. That's just going to have to be a centre of protection for a while. Just keep our units there. The ballistas should be ready for Hammerfall. Good. And I've noticed that those ballistas are actually free upkeep. Now, those mariners. We can move them out, but we're currently making 4,000. And that money is good, and we really need to spend that money well. Cahuza I've decided is not worth putting any more money into right now, not until it levels up, or until the Barracks Event occurs. But the port in Garth Helagoth might be worthwhile. If we're going to go all ports, then all the ports are going to just give us all more money altogether. So that will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ports, one of which is a major port. Yeah, it's worthwhile doing that. Having 5 ports is going to be really good for us. I like how we've become a bit of a port-centric faction.
I can greet you, but not serve you.
Golvorn is still holding on. The Brelanders have pushed out a bit. Dunland still holds Swanfleet, or Farbad, which is okay. With very few units inside, which means there's no neighbouring opposition. Dolamroth. Do you want trade? Good. Do you want map information? Well, I want 1,200. Thank you, you're so kind. Farewell.
Seems like a most well that seemed fruitful.
I love it that and every faction says that. That seems fruitful. Farewell. When they leave happy, that's when you know you've done good. Okay, end the turn again. Alright, Barlin. Trade rights. From you, I want 1,300. You're well off with money. You should be able to pay for that. There we go. Very good. We're racking in the cash. Athelin has a very small garrison. Barclay has a half stack, and Goberdrine is about to be taken. Dunedain, what do you want? You come to me offering an alliance when you're at war with my ally's enemy. You come here speaking of an alliance when you are at war with my ally's ally. No. Instead, I'm going to want you to pay for my maps.
I must say, we are until we meet.
Then goodbye. I have no interest in you, Dunedain. I seek no further diplomatic relations with you. For all you do is bring scorn into your names. Fighting the people you were once sworn to protect. Regardless, the High Elves are still fighting back at Enlargerus, I'm very surprised with. And the longer they hold off at Goberdrine, the better. We will eventually move out on them, but first I need to guarantee that Angsol remains. Angsol is too important to lose now. Goberdrine, Fury-Rost, or even Garth Helagoth, I could say, yep, I'm willing to sacrifice them because they're not as important as this. Okay, their army isn't actually that good. We're not going to get many kills, I don't think, but we can try. We can surround the gateway and we can push them in really well. And those are some of the original renditions of the Uruk-hai as they took Frodo, not Frodo and Sam. I believe these are meant to be the Uruk-hai that took Merry and Pippin. It would make sense, but the mountains kind of make it think it's Mordor and that's Frodo and Sam. Also, the dopey face makes it look like Sam, and the weary face, look, that is definitely a Frodo. Okay, let's begin. No higher strategy here, just gonna sit here and just hopefully quash them. They don't have a general, so they could potentially rout, but they have a full unit of pike. No, they don't. They have a half unit of pikes, some wargs, which are the general. If we kill their general, it is a very small chance that they might retreat. And if they do, then that gives us a potential man of the hour if we win. But again, this is not we're not going to win. We are not going to win. There's no chance. If we had towers, we could potentially burn down the battering ram, but they have a second one, so and we can't control them. It wouldn't be possible to stop them. We can just hope to get as many kills as possible. These labourers are here to do that, literally, labour. And their time has come to die, unfortunately. They held off for long, but it wasn't long enough for us to be able to help them. In they come. Oh, they're shooting over the walls with their... Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's just the banner. Come on, back down the gates already. I'm bored of waiting. I'm tired of waiting.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Yep, there's nothing we can do about that. It's going to happen. Here we go then.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Charge into them, dwarves. Don't mess around. Also, chances of our victory? Slim to none, because Angmar have typically got better units for just pushing down. If we can kill those wargs, I'll be happy. Speed it up. I know it's bad lag, but this is just a quick exhibition of force. We can kill 10%, I'll be happy, because that's about 100, right? Or we can kill their general as well. Oh, the lag. No, we've lost this one. 12% though. 12%'s good. We are killing them off. We're doing good damage. Yeah, we weren't going to win. But look at that, we killed the general. Come on, mass rout, mass rout, mass rout. No, they're not going to rout. They know they've won. They know they've got the victory here. We can't beat them. But still, 10%, 20% kills. Still really good. We're starting to rout now. We're all out of numbers. We're wounded, winded, and so on and so forth. Keep going though. Keep going. A few more kills could do. A few more kills could do us good. 23%, and there goes our general. Yep, they should rout now. Yep. We killed 200 of them. That's more than I thought we would do. Got negative experience. I've never seen that before. So yeah, an unfortunate defeat, but we can't be everywhere at once, which is why I prefer not to expand while playing Total War games. I prefer to sit in settlements, let them grow up, wait about 100 turns, and then start pushing out. But obviously, in medieval Total War, and Third Age Total War, and Divide and Conquer, unlike Warhammer 2, you can't survive just having 1 or 2 settlements. You need to push out and make good money by taking big settlements. And unfortunately, Arnor and that lands up to Angmar the majority of them are small towns and villages, which makes it one of the most boring places to fight and one of the most dragged out places that just keep going back and forth, back and forth. It's so boring. I feel like they should change it a bit. Make some settlements, not villages and towns. Make one settlement a keep or a castle. But yet they've moved their forces forward, so we can't stay in that fort anymore. We're going to move back to Fuirost, and there we will make our defence. Foreigners Halls with the Axsmith Guild. Yes, baby girl, that's what I want to see. Lorien Wains. Oh dear, I didn't want to see that. They lost the Limelight Forest. Limelight Forest? Limelight Fields. Still technically a forest. Alliance between Enedwife and High Elves, good. and bad. If they declare war on us, we're screwed. But we should be fine. Because that means if the men of Ened Wife do die off, then they're what was I going to say? Oh yeah, our forces will our ally won't declare war upon. Our ally will declare war upon our potential enemies. Okay, keep building up the force at Thuirost. This will have to be the second army, I suppose. The first army at Angsul is not going to get any bigger until we have the Elf Haven built. But I want to first build the brewery. I want to get the brewery built so we can start focusing on our defence. Nogvaraglaw, I like how it's got full roads and everything, but I don't need to have a spy for there anymore. Athelin, I will keep a spy over there for now, in case I want to do a quick attack. What I might do, though, for now, is prepare a small force outside of Angsul and Thuirost to attack Kharndoom. Obviously, I said last time I wanted to have a full battle and such, but at this rate, we'll be lucky if we can even get that. Because the Orcs of Gundabad are throwing small stack armies against Angmar, and they've got their faction leader defending their borders, so they're not getting anywhere. Okay, 2 turns we got the Barracks Event. That's good. That's very good. We could get the mining complex or the Great Roads built at Foreign's Halls. I'm very tempted to do so. Let's get those mariners moving.
Move out. That'll do them today, sire.
How much money would the Great Roads give us? The currently is 1682. That's an extra 600. That's an extra 100. Okay, yeah, we're getting the Great Roads. We're getting the Great Roads, and I'm going to make sure that happens. And then for Hamgafol, you can just build probably nothing. We're going to spend 6,000 next turn on those Great Roads. It's going to be worth it though. That 600 is going to be good. Let's get the Armory at Buzzradoom. Just want to guarantee its protection. If Alkford is besieged, it won't be long before the rest of Ened Wife falls, and if it does, another faction might take its place, and then they will attack us at Buzzradoom, which I don't want to happen. I want to try and hold on to Buzzradoom if I can. It's a good money maker. It's a very, very good money maker. Speaking of money making, we're going to be down to 2,700 next turn. 1,700 next turn. Thuirost. Build the pub. No, don't. Yeah, do. Do. I need both that and Angsul to be both... Oh, no, I can't because then I won't have enough money. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not be hasty. Let's not be hasty. To make sure the buildings that I want to get built are built first. Gondor. Trade rights. Yes.
Another proposition for us then?
Can I get 1,000? Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
Seems like an honour and a pleasure.
Got a lot of them to say that. That's what you want to hear. Let's end the turn. Turn 60. Next turn will be the start of the Barracks Event. Here we go. Angsul is now a full dwarven settlement, but we can't see it because it's being covered by the... Oh well, we'll soon see it. And I must say, the battle map for Angsul, for the dwarven stronghold, is majestic. It's not as great as perhaps like Foreign's Halls and such, but it's not as buggy. Factions don't kind of just sit around doing nothing there. That should be good to have a look at. Other than that, what else is there to do? So we're now getting the Great Roads built at Foreign's Halls. That's going to be all of our money gone. But an extra 700 a turn, which could be increased even further. You can't deny that's very good. That is very good. That's what we want to see. And it means we'll have some time before we need to worry about recruiting. Oh wait, we don't really want to be building the buildings at Foreign's Hall yet. We want to save them just for the money we'll get from Gore being a free upkeep. The Angmar's pushing away from us now. They don't see us as much as a threat, but they've gained some victories upon us. The Galadriel's gamble. The strength of the Galafrim fades and many have fallen in battle. For the power of her mirror, the lady has seen the fall of her people and has called all to take up their bows and swords in a final defence of the forest. Those who have not seen combat in millennia shall march forth and turn the last vestiges of their terrible power against the enemy. Returns of the Wraiths. Minas Morgul's been taken. Yes, happens every now and again, but it's good to see it. Oh, Durin's Forge Hall at Angsul. It's the only place we can get this building. And I think I am going to get it here. Minas Morgul has been liberated. Calendaris is under attack. And look at that. It may look simple, but when you see the battle map, oh, it is more than simple. So now, Durin's Forge Hall gives us a global effect of melee bonus for troops trained here. So any troops that have been trained or retrained in Angsul will have a permanent boost to their morale, which the dwarves personally don't really need. They're already stout warriors that will never flee from battle. Now then, is it a good idea to possibly strike back at Gobadrine when the time arises, or should we just ignore it? Foreign source is the fairground. Mountain Bone, the Great Rose for Hand follows the port. Making an extra, what, is that 500 more? Nice. Very nice. I swear that was 2,000 last time I looked, and now it's 2,500. I might have to look back on that. I'm going to keep Dane there. I'm going to put another spy here, just so I can have a better look there. I need to keep a spy near Kharndoom. I need to know what's going on there at every moment. If anything changes, we need to be ready. Captain Gorsan has failed, and so has whoever his name was that was attacking there. Oh, that's whoever's in the fort. Gazol has failed. I'm guessing High Chief Gerzog has finally perished. He must have. But I must say, the armies that are currently defending here at Angmar are quite pitiful. They are quite pitiful.
Would you wish to speak to me?
Not really. Oh, 5,400. Okay, Freya, our new general. Move to Fuirost. You will be the general to lead. Oh, actually, who's better in Ackerman? Okay, Freya, you are going to be the general that will eventually take Gobadrine back from Angmar, with the army gathering at Fuirost. While the army at Angsul just waits patiently. We can only wait. We can only wait. And now, the Barracks Event has begun. I do not know what strength is in our blood, but I believe it is time now for victory. Call upon the strength of the Firebeards and Broadbeams of old to gather arms, and even the Grimborn will join us. For they know, even though in their hated hearts, that our cause is just. Even if we are only a temporary ally, it is better than having no allies at all. Just gotta wait. Mordor. Mordor's doing a lot. I honestly thought that Mordor would have struggled, but it seems that they've just quickly made allies of everyone and gone to war with Rune and really pushing Rune back. Oh well. We will have victory, one way or another. I refuse to there to be any other outcome. How dare you blockade my ports? Elves, do something! I can't stop them. I don't have any ships of my own. Yet. Although when I do, I'm going to start getting those stupid quests. Mission expired for Barracks Event. Who took it? The Naodline? Yes, good. Kind of good. Military report. Great tidings, my lord. Our armories and supply lines are now operating at full capacity, and our war effort has achieved maximum potency. Once the necessary supporting facilities are provided, our finest warriors and tools of war shall be yours to command. You need only march them to victory. The Rangers flourish after taking Barracks Event. And we can now start getting our more elite barrackses. The Longbeard Swordsman, the Longbeard Phalanx. And then, once we get to tier 3, we can build the Grimborn Reavers, the Azagal Tomb Protectors, and the Bilgathol Guard. For now, though, I have a different building in mind for Hamgathol, the Catapult Maker. With the Dwarven catapults at our side, there is nothing they can do to stop us. And so we shall begin. Freya, keep moving. Foley, keep moving. Frayne, go in. Got quite a bit of siege equipment at Fuirost. We should do well. We don't need too many archers, we just need siege equipment. They went back to Gobadrine. Have they rebuilt? They rebuilt the meeting hall, so they're making their cheap troops again, but they haven't rebuilt the town guard yet. Good, good. When the time comes, we'll move Freya out of Fuirost, because right now, how much is... Yeah, Carlin is making us 500 in resources currently at Fuirost, and could be making us so much more as well if he stays in there. We need 20 culture before we can start getting labourers, so we're still a ways off. But we're getting there. We are getting there. This is going to be another small video, nothing too special, just watching as the world goes on around us. Gorshag has attacked Litash. Our diplomats have basically got nothing left to do, so I'm going to move them back around and see if we can just keep our neighbours happy, so they don't declare war on us. We need just wait. We need to be patient, because we can't move out of Angsul yet, because otherwise it'll revolt against us and likely get attacked by Angmar. I do not want Angsul to fall. It is too good of a location now to lose. It is too good. We cannot give Angmar the opportunity to have a fortress. So that means having a second, more powerful recruitment centre, and I will not allow that. What we need right now, though, is to prepare is to have that second army that is currently building at Fuirost prepared to attack. The army of Angsul, I believe I could decrease the size of a bit, perhaps take the cavalry out as well. I want to try and lure the Angmar into attacking Angsul. I want to trick them into thinking that Angsul is an easy settlement for them to take. And currently having cavalry there is not a smart idea, because cavalry does nothing in a siege battle. Unless it's a very open siege map. Then otherwise it is not recommended. There we go. That general over there has... I've got a little bit of a vendetta against him. A vendetta I will soon be able to repay. Outfit is besieged. Fornos is assaulted. Nothing new there. The Bree Dunedain War seems to be endless and unchanging. Garth Helagoth, not making too much more money, but better than nothing, I guess. Angsul, you've just finished building that. Good. Do I want to build the pub now as well? That'd be a +3 culture bonus. What? I thought it was only +2. That's perfect then. Yeah, get the pub. Again, the sooner this becomes a hub for recruitment, the better. Yes, I could build the Elven Haven and start building Lindar Mariners, but one, they're elves, so they have very slow recruit times. Let's have a look at how long it's going to be. Another 10 turns, and so yeah, it takes about 15 to 20 turns before I could get a second unit of Lindar Mariners. They're not worth investing all of our time to right now. Furos still hasn't got enough culture either. Don't want to build a pub there though. This is not going to be a recruitment centre.
Aye, sire.
The Hunger Falls building the catapult maker. Forest Halls is building the roads. Buzzwadoom, how close are you to upgrading? Oh, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. You were at 800 last time I saw you. That's good. You're doing good. You're doing Ole's work. Other than that, our money isn't kind of now just sitting still doing nothing. Do we have more units we can recruit? Some Firebeards. Some more Firebeards, a Ballista. Yeah. Now we're at the point where we're building all the buildings we need. All we need now is to have units. We just need armies. And let's have Captain Fleury move over to Fuirost to join in the Reclamation Army of Goberdrine. End the turn one more time. I've forgotten how long I've been recording for, but I think we'll call it an end to this video here. Oh, this is a good start. We've only just started. There's still technically 337 turns before this campaign is over, whether I like it or not. And I think once we start getting the ball rolling, once we have all of Angmar, Kharndoom, Litash, and what's the name, Mount Graham, all with good culture, we can constantly spam out armies, have them win and lose, but we won't ever fall. This is where we don't lose now. Just need, once we get to turn 100, I expect we'll have taken out Angmar, taken out Gundabad, maybe even started pushing out against the goblins, protecting in Lardris. But as long as we avoid the Dunedain, I'm happy. We don't want to invoke the Dunedain's ire. They offered an alliance, so they don't overly hate me. But I don't know if Breland has the same feeling. But right now, they're not going to war with us. They're staying neutral to us. I'm happy to keep it at a vow of neutrality. Better that than having constant wars. Angmar alone, even though I said was weak and was going to fall easily, the problem is around Angmar is just regions that are very... when you're trying to push out of Angmar or push into Angmar, it's difficult. It really is just difficult to get a vantage point on the faction. It what makes them difficult to face. Moria and Vale of Anduin are no longer at war. New job, go take Goberdrine. I might do that. Losing a little bit of money from Buzzwadoom because we built the armory, but it means they'll actually get some units to defend them. I don't want to just lose money per turn just by having more units that don't do anything. Firebeards move out. Fleer, keep going. Don't really want any more labourers. Labourers are a unit we do not really want anymore. Maybe one or two of, just to act as a garrison to aid with public order. But that's it. We don't want them to actually be on the front lines in battles. We want to have those slots covered up by good units, which we do have now, quite a bit of. Retrain all our pikemen and the militia. Give them more armour, experience and such. And weapon upgrades. We just want our army at Angsol to be the most elite army we can make. And then we also might want the ballista maker the catapult maker at Foreign Halls. But I am tempted to just keep going for the banks. The banks actually do give a good amount of money, but you need the Great Market, which I am one slot away from, and then the Merchant's Quarter. How long would it take for us to make the Great Market at Foreign Halls currently? 5 turns for 3,900. Ooh. I'm not sure that's a good enough investment. I mean, the extra 150 is good. So yeah, that's the same as was before. An extra 100, extra 150, and then an extra 100 from admin. Oh, yeah, that great market might be worth it. My goal with Foreign's Halls is to get its income to 10,000. That is my goal with Foreign's Halls. Once I see that 10,000, I think it's safe to say that I have achieved ultimate economic power. Huzanar's doing well, building up quite nicely. Could do some more, so let's actually build the healer's post so we can get some more population growth there. Perfect Lun is again slowly but steadily getting there, but not as important because its mines are just as bad as Gehuzanar. But Gehuzanar is closer to actually being good because its population is already good. A steady 8,000 population at Angsul. Don't really need anything else. Okay, we'll end the turn one more time, then we'll call it the end. I made it official. Turn 64. We've made it to the end of part 7. Oh. And the next video to come out will not be the Blue Mountains campaign. It will be something different. I'm still undecided on what I want to do, but rest assured, it will be a video. Will it do well? I don't know. That is the point of the test. Around an hour, maybe hour and a half long video on another game. And if it does well, if people enjoy it, then I might be tempted to do a full campaign on it. The choice is up to you. But obviously, any videos that get good viewer rates, good viewer responses, I'd say is content worth doing. Because as I've already said, still need a bit of a break from Battle for Middle-earth. Still a really good game. Don't get me wrong. My opinion on the game has not changed in the slightest. I just need a break from making the content because I need to brainstorm some new ideas. Look for some maybe some custom maps that could be fun to play. Because right now I'm just all out of ideas with what to do with Battle for Middle-earth. I really am just out of ideas. And just playing some different games. Have a bit of fun for the next month. Just relax. Get through this campaign. See how well we do. But anyway, until next time. Hope you've all enjoyed. And ta-ta for now. Until... Yep, okay. Now, ta-ta for now.